Hey, what's going on? Welcome to Teasing the NFL, your destination for NFL teaser bets. I'm Daniel Saludo, along with Andrew Chang here. We're taking you through the early afternoon games. We're not there yet, late. We are the early afternoon games right now for Week 13 of the 2020 NFL season. We're in the last one, that's why I was thinking late. And the last game on the docket for the early games is the Cleveland Browns going to the Tennessee Titans. Tennessee is the favorite here at -5.5, and your total is 53. So Cleveland gets teased up to +11.5. Tennessee gets teased across the 0 to +0.5, which is basically pick 'em. Your over gets teased down to 47, and your under gets teased up to 59. So you feeling pretty good about this one? Because it sounded like it.
It's... Let me be clear before I make my decision. I think this one is... I know you would think that this game is bettable. For me, it does worry me a little bit. I know both of these teams have to play out of their minds because they're actually playing for something, which it is a first time in a long time that the Browns are actually playing for something. I think we can both agree on that. As long as we're alive.
It's been something like since they were playoff contenders. The last time they were in the playoffs was 2003, maybe?
Wow, really?
So
how do you know that?
Same division as the Steelers.
Oh, okay.
I mean, they've been kind of close to contending, but
no.
That was the last time I think they were in the playoffs.
So, and of course, Tennessee is. I think they're trying. Well, yeah, they're trying to take the top spot.
No, they are the top spot.
Are they?
Yes, because they beat.
Oh yeah, that's right. They beat the Colts. So they're trying to maintain that top spot.
Correct.
In the AFC South. I know for some reason I think you like Tennessee just to win it. But for me, I feel that this game is going to be a little closer at hand. I feel that the Tennessee run defense will not have an answer for Nick Chubb or Kareem Hunt, much like the Browns defense might not be able to stop. I mean, they're okay, but I don't think they'll stop King Henry, or as I say, Derrick Henry.
Yeah.
So I will say I'll take the Browns at +11.5.
All right, that's fine. You are correct. I do favor Tennessee just a little bit more. I do like both lines in the end. I think this game gets kind of close, and I think the line is pretty close to around where it's at. Wouldn't be surprised if this is a 6 come Sunday. So it's about right where it is, and it probably gets to 6, possibly a 6.5 if the public really slams it, but I don't think they will. But yeah, I think Tennessee is just good enough on their own to be able to just win this. They have a lot riding on this. They got to win because they're kind of expecting Indy to win their game, so they can't really drop the ball here and lose this game. So actually, for me, one of the keys in this game isn't the running game. It's actually I'm actually expecting Tannehill to be throwing quite a bit.
Oh, really?
They're going to utilize the run that opens up a lot of their play action, and I think Tannehill's going to have himself a pretty nice game. Not saying this because I'm starting him, but that's actually the way I analyzed it even before I put him in the starting position. So I think they're going to open up more. They're going to be really keying on Derrick Henry, and I think they're going to open up the passing game a little bit more.
God. Should I change my mind?
No.
Now to think about it, it's like, okay.
It's not a bad thing to go with Cleveland.
It's not a bad bet, right?
I mean, originally, when I first looked at this game, I actually was thinking about Cleveland originally because it's like it's 10 points, and Cleveland will be able to keep it close. They may not necessarily win it, but you're not asking them to win. You're asking them to keep it close.
So. It's just like, you just remember that embarrassing game with the other AFC South team. Them against the Texans, and my gosh, I think if Danny and I suited up, we could have scored more points, or at least given more points.
Well, it was high wind, dude. It was really high wind.
Oh, man.
Really high wind, dude. It's tough.
Like the world record book of excuses, dude. They're professional.
It's not an excuse. The wind changes everything, dude.
This is true.
You gotta understand
that over got smashed. I was just like, oh no, like that's
anytime there's winds over like 15 miles an hour, it's gonna highly affect the game. Passes flow more. If you're throwing against the wind, you have to throw it harder. It just makes life a lot more difficult.
Yeah, and
Kickers do.
oh, God, see, and you know, when you said passing game, the running game, I feel that's all the Browns have.
Yeah, there's an expectation that Cleveland's going to probably have to throw a little bit more in this game. So that's why I favor Tennessee, because if Cleveland's going to have to throw a lot, that means you're depending on Baker Mayfield. And boy, I do not trust him at all.
Oh, that's fair. I mean, now you're kind of swaying me from.
No, stay on it, though. I think it'll be a close game. I just feel like Tennessee, the home favorite to take it, is a little more secure for me.
Right, and that they have.
Let's
to
not forget,
win this
Cleveland
game.
has been like slammed before, but I don't know if they're gonna get slammed in this game. I think the line is about exactly where it's at 5.5, 6. So either teaser, I think both teasers are gonna hit in this game is my prediction actually.
I hope so, man. I hope Tennessee just wins by 3 and call it a day.
There you go. Yeah. What are you thinking on any of the totals?
You know what? It might sound a little crazy, but I might like the under.
I would favor the under a little bit more as well. More running, even though I say there's going to be more passing out there, but it's still a run heavy. Run heavy teams usually means under in the end. So.
Now, with that being said, we haven't checked any weather issues or whatever.
No, the weather's I think is fine there. I don't think that's an issue.
Man, it is cold.
I think there's only like 1 or 2 games that have weather issues, but I think they're the later games.
God, that would have been nice, huh? Would have been nice if we found out on,
Well, that's why you always keep an eye on the weather. It's important. That's why I always do. And for the most part, weather is not that big of a deal unless you're like playing in a big storm, high winds,
or
blizzard,
Hurricane Zeta.
Yeah.
Oh, that was rough. That was what, Panthers?
Yeah. Wait.
Yeah, it was.
Was it?
Yeah, that's when PJ Walker got his first start when they pulled Bridgewater. And I think it was against the Falcons.
I don't think that was the game. It's not important. It's in the past.
Yes.
Yeah, it's all right. All right. So, what was that? Good Lord.
Just reminiscing on my loss. Oh.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
All right. So, Andrew's going to go with Cleveland here up to 11.5, and I'm going to take the opposite of that. I'm going to run with Tennessee plus half. This is probably the only early game that I kind of like in terms of if I would bet it. But I don't know if I'm like really comfortable with that at this point. So have to think about it a little more and see what the line comes in on Sunday and see if it changes at that point.
I just want to be right in America. I need all green to catch up with Mr. Danny here. Or else, you know what? I have actually lost all credit. Well, actually not really because, I know we had a couple of fins, but that marinade is going real nice with that steak right now. What?
I don't think it's as good as you think it is, but okay, sure.
I'm just saying, these things will play out. Just like how I predicted someone would just be sacked after the loss to the Vikings.
We call that luck too, by the way.
Oh, come on, Danny.
Yeah.
Gee whiz. Actually, I prayed for it, so that's what happened.
Anyways, all right. Where were we? Okay, so let us know in the comments what you think about this game or his opinions, my opinions. Just let us know in the comments. Let us know if you're betting any of the sides or totals. Always like hearing it. But until next time, for Andrew Chang, I'm Daniel Saludo. If you like the content you got in this video, give it a thumbs up, give it a like, subscribe, tick the notification bell, and select all. That way you stay up to date with all of our latest videos and previews for the rest of the season. Again, we'd like to thank you for joining us in this preview video. But until next time, make sure you get your bets in. And of course, don't forget to be a tease.